Welcome back to the PokerPlayer Show. Still to come, Andrew Feldman gives us his advice on winning online, and he answers your questions. And we look ahead to the big tournaments in our Poker Diary. Right, it's now time to take a look at your emails and letters, which this month Andrew will be answering for you. First up, Sahid Bakir would like to know, I've been playing small buy-in MTTs for a few months, and I'm getting fed up with the number of bad players who seem to outdraw me. What do you think about moving up a level? It's meant to be the higher, the fewer bad players, right?
In theory it is, but it doesn't always necessarily work like that. I wouldn't necessarily say jump up just to get rid of the bad players, because you always want to be the better player. So I think just for him just to keep at it, and eventually I'm sure the results will turn around. How
long did it take you till you moved up?
Well, I was a pretty fast learner, and I didn't play MTTs. I played the sit and goes and short-handed cash games, so the variance isn't as big as it is in MTTs, which can go on for 10 to 12 hours. So it took me about 6 months to go up to the biggest stakes, but I started 5 years ago when I would say it was a lot softer than it is now. Standards really, really got tougher. So yeah, I was a pretty fast learner.
You are quick. Right, let's have a look at the next one from David Reynolds. Do you think that the time of day benefits certain players and styles more?
It certainly seems as if players are more willing to gamble at night than during the day. You would have more like the grinders, the more experienced players that is going to be a lot tougher. So do you mainly play at night, or do you sit and do your hours during the day as well? Well, I mean, I'm quite flexible. If I feel as if I've got an edge on the table, and I haven't got anything else to do, then I'll play whenever I like, really. But with me, it tends to be more at night when I'm in my flat and I've got some free time. So yeah, I'd definitely say evening time is the most optimal time to play online.
Cool, thanks. Right. And also, number 3, Chantal Bomar wanted to know, I learned poker playing Hold'em and have only ventured as far as Pot Limit, Hold'em and Omaha. Do you think learning another form of poker could improve my understanding of the games I have the most experience with?
Yeah, I mean, they say to make an all-round poker player, you've got to learn every game possible, and it develops your thinking, understanding, and will improve each of your games. So I would suggest, if you do want to become an all-round better poker player, to learn all the games is something which I would definitely recommend. Me personally, I've only really got round to just playing Hold'em, a bit of Omaha, and some 2 to 7 draw, but I just haven't really had the time to learn the other games. But it is something which I'm looking at doing myself, and being like the more complete player and playing like the horse events in Vegas. So,
how many other professional poker players do you think sort of play all the games, know all the games?
I'd say most professionals learn. Mixed games are now becoming a lot more popular than they were before, yeah, I think it is pretty important to learn all the games if you do want to be known as an all-round poker player. So
thank you very much, Andrew. And of course, if you want to send in an email and ask a question for next month, then send it to pokerplayer@pokerchanneleurope.com. Right, our strategy advice this month is on how to conquer the world of online poker, and who better to help us tackle this than online supremo, Andrew Feldman.